Hi, this is Richard C. answering a question submitted by a student. This student obviously is taking geometry, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4 of the 5 ways of proving triangles are congruent here. Okay, so let's just take a look. We can see we've got an angle, so angle A and angle F are congruent. So I'm going to put an A here and a congruent sign and an F here. Let's see what we can do from there. So we have angle A and F, and then we have AC is 2.2 and EF is 2.2. So AC and FE. And so there's only one more vertex here, which is B. There's only one more vertex here, which is D. And so the question is ACB congruent to FED? Now the question that's presented here is the same. Instead of ABC, I'm using ACB. It doesn't make any difference. Is angle A congruent with angle F? Is angle C congruent with angle E? Is angle B congruent with angle D? Is side AC congruent with side FE? Is side CB congruent with side ED? Is side AB congruent with side FD? And that's the way to read a congruent statement. But at the risk of confusing you, I'm just going to rewrite this. Angle ABC congruent with angle. Well, you see now they have FDE and FED, so I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. The important thing here to learn is how to read a congruency statement. So we already have angle A and angle F. We already have side AC and side FE. So I think this is a convenient way to do things. Okay. Now if we look at AB, you can see here in the diagram, just change colors. You can see that this is 2 units here, and you can see that this is 2 units here. So BA is that's the first and the last, is clearly congruent with FD. So we now have a side, an angle, and a side. A side, an angle, and a side. And so the student's guess was correct. It's the first one, side, angle, side. Option A. I think this is what he meant by option A. Let's look at the congruent statement up here, for example. Angle A and angle F. Angle A and angle F are congruent. We're not able to say anything about the other angles, B and D, or C and E. However, we can talk about some of the sides. So AC, first and last, is congruent to FE, which is first and last. They're both 2.2. And side BC is congruent to DE. We don't know that. And side AC, let's see, AC, how about BC? BC, yeah, BA. AB and FD, those are the 2's, right? And then we've got this other side. So it's clearly side, angle, side. And I'm just trying to make sure that this congruent statement is correct. There is no other option involving side, angle, sides. If they were clever, they would have put in different ways of stating side, angle, side here. Anyway, that's the way to do this one. So it's not too hard. You just have to understand how to read a congruent statement, and you just have to look at a few things. We could have looked at these other sides if we felt like it. We can just use Pythagorean theorem to find them. So example BC, this is going to be 1 by 2. So BC is BC squared. It's going to be 1 squared plus 2 squared. So that's going to be square root of 5 on this side here. And BC would be the same as DE, and you can see this also. It's a 2 and a 1. So this is also going to be the square root of 5. So we could have done that to get additional sides. We can't really get the angles though. But we could have, now I've just proven that they're congruent by side, side, side. However, you see the congruent statement here is not written correctly. A and F are congruent. But B and E, B is across from the 2.2, E is across from the 2. So B and E won't be true. So this one is out. Even though we could have used side by side, side, we can't use it because the congruent statement is wrong. So this is doing two things at the same time. It's teaching you to use the reasons for proving congruence, and it's also teaching you how to look at a congruent statement and really fully comprehend what you're looking at. We can't use angle side angle because we don't have two angles. So that's about all you could do. HL is out because that's used only for right triangles. So we really only had those others that you can't get the two angles, so you're out there as well. So you could have approached this from any number of ways. Okay, I hope this was helpful to you. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.